Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you? How is everyone? I hope you're all well. And I hope you're enjoying this lovely weather at the moment. It's beautiful. Beautiful here. Hopefully it's beautiful where you are at the moment. How many people do we have? 4 people. Okay. Please just let me know who is here. Jolie. Hello. Jolie. Jolie. Is that Jocelini? Anybody else? Just write your name. Let me know who you are. Yeah. Okay. It's 1 o'clock, so I'm going to start. Okay. So yeah, hello, welcome, Molette. Hi, Molette. How are you? Molette, I still don't have any work from you. I'm putting the work every week on Edmodo. I've not had any work from you yet. So, Molette, can you please do some work for me this week and send to me? If you need any help with the work, how to get the work, how to send me the work, you're busy. Right. Okay. Well, you've had 8 weeks to do the work, or more than 8 weeks. So I appreciate that it's difficult to do the work, maybe because you're working or you have some personal reasons. I totally understand that. But actually, I need some work from you. Okay, I need some work. If you want to pass this year, you want to pass your exams and pass this year and continue next year, it's very, very important that I have some work from you from this time when we have been in lockdown. So yeah, I know you're busy, but I need some work, Molette. So I need some work this week. And actually, by the way, hello, Masood. Hi, Nicolette. Hi, Shahrazad. Thank you for coming. Please, if you can, there's only 4 people here at the moment. I'd like more people to come in this class. So if you can maybe text your friends and let them know to come, I would really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, Masood. How are you? So yeah. So talking about work, and obviously you've been doing work every week. Some of you haven't, unfortunately. We now are in June. We are now in June, and so I need some work from everybody, from every single student, and that includes you, Molette. Okay. The reason why it's so important that you send me some work is because, and this is an important thing that you need to know. I found out very recently. It is possible. It is possible that we won't, or we will not do the writing exam in the college. It's possible, okay, because of coronavirus, okay. So that's why it's very important that you do the work I give you on Edmodo and send to me. If you do the work, then I can use this because if we don't do the writing exam, hi Silvana, if we don't do the writing exam in the college, then your grade, that means pass or no pass, we, the teachers or the college, will predict your grade. Predict means we look at all of the work you send to us, and we use this work you sent to us, and we decide, yes, this person probably would have passed the exam in the college. Okay, so that's why it's so important that you send me some work, and more specifically some written work on with pen and paper is very important, because if I have some work from you, then I can predict your grade for the writing exam. I can say, yeah, this student has been working very hard and I think she would have passed. Okay, or this student didn't send me any work, so I'm not sure if she would have passed. Maybe not. Okay, so I need work from every single person. Okay, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I will be telling you more about the exams, but at the moment, what I know is that it's very possible you will not do the exam inside the college, and instead the work you are doing every week on Edmodo and sending me by email, I will use this and we will predict your grade instead. Okay, so that's what's happening at the moment. So who have we got so far? 10 people now. Excellent. Hello everyone. Hi Noria. Hi Silvana. Hi Amir. How are you? Thank you for joining. So today we're gonna have a class for about an hour. Okay, more or less 1 hour. So we'll have a class until about 10 to 2. So we'll have a class for about 45 minutes. And then at the end, when we finish, I will give you some time to ask me some questions about anything about the class, so you can ask me a question about the class, you can ask me a question about the exams, the work, anything you're not really sure about at the moment. Please don't ask me the questions yet, because I'm going to give you about 15 minutes at the end. So in about 45 minutes, we'll stop and you can ask me some questions and I can answer you. Okay. So yeah, think about if you have any questions for me. Think about that, and you can ask me your questions at the end. Okay. So I'm Elena. Got into from a. All right. Okay. I wonder why she can't see it. Anyway, as always, this video is recorded, so please, it's better if you can watch it now because you can ask me questions. But if you can't watch it now because you're busy or whatever, then you can always watch it later or a different day. So don't worry, Elena. Okay. So 11 people now, 12 people. Excellent. Please make sure you text your friends. Hi, Diana. How are you? Message your friends and try and invite them to watch this. It would be great to have a few more people join. That would be great. So today we're going to talk about adjectives. Okay. We talked before in the past about adjectives quite a lot. But specifically today, we're going to talk about something called gradable and strong adjectives. Okay, so we're going to talk about something called gradable adjectives and strong adjectives. Okay, so who can tell me, or who can give me an example of an adjective? Any adjective. Give you 10 seconds. So think of an adjective, any adjective, doesn't matter. Excellent, Amir. I like it. Gorgeous. Yeah, that's a really nice example. So gorgeous. Yeah, that's a really nice one. So we can say, for example, a person is gorgeous. Okay, it means beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Blue, yeah, blue can be an adjective. Any color can be an adjective. What else do we have? Tall, yeah, tall, short, funny, yeah, very, very good. Excellent. So, perfect, yeah, very good example. Okay. So, let's think of no problem, Diana, no problem. You can watch it later, that's fine. So, let's think of one here. So, okay, Shahrazad, right. So, here is an example of a gradable. Very nice. Very good example. Right. Bad. Bad is what we call a gradable adjective. Okay. So there are two types of adjectives. We have gradable adjective. So that is like normal adjective. And then we have strong adjective. Okay. So why are we talking about adjectives? Because for the writing exam, you must use adjectives to pass. Okay. And that is for every level, entry 1, entry 2, all levels. All levels, you must use adjectives in your writing to describe people, places, or things. And most of you do this already. Well, I've been reading your work. Most of you do this, but sometimes some of you forget, or you could use more adjectives. So that's why we're talking about adjectives now, but specifically this gradable and strong adjective, because you need it for the writing exam. Okay, so let's talk about bad. Okay, let's talk about bad. Hi, Lorena. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Are you? Let's talk about bad. So, what words can we use with bad? And I'll give you an example. So, very. I'm talking about very. Okay. What other words similar to very? Very. So we can say very bad. What other words similar to very can we use? Any idea? No. Okay, my question is, okay, very good, Lorena. Excellent, Lorena. So my question is, think about very. Okay, very. What is a similar word to very? And Lorena just told me one. Really is a very good example. Can you think of any more? Okay, so I'll give you another example. Okay, a little bit or a bit. Okay, so these phrases or words, we call these modifiers. Okay, modifiers. So a little bit or a bit, this is called a modifier. Okay, and we use them with or together with adjectives. Okay, so a little bit or a bit is kind of very low. Okay, little. Another one, you can say these two here. Pretty. So the strange thing is that pretty is an adjective. She is very pretty, but pretty is also a modifier, similar to a little bit. Okay, so we can say, for example, the film was pretty bad. Okay, pretty bad. It means a little bit. Okay, or another word similar to pretty is quite. Yeah, Amir, very good. Quite. Extremely is another good one as well, Amir. Extremely. We'll talk about that. Absolutely fantastic. So pretty, quite. Always check the spelling for quite because a lot of people spell it wrong. It's Quite, not the adjective quiet, which is Quiet. Okay, very, very similar words, but different meanings. That's excellent. Just check your spelling for that, Amir. Slightly is a very, very good one. Yeah, excellent. We already said these two. So we're getting more now. Really, very, really, and very. Similar. So we can say really bad or very bad. Okay. And then there is one more very good one, which is, 100%. And somebody said it, Amir said it already. Okay. This one here, extremely. So this one is like almost 100%. Extremely bad. Really, really, really bad. So extremely is very strong and a little bit or a bit is not strong. Okay. So any of these modifiers, okay, remember these are called modifiers. A little bit, pretty, quite, really, very, extremely. All of these, we must use them only with gradable adjectives. Okay, we can only use them with gradable adjectives, not strong adjectives. All right, so that's going to be very useful for your homework. You might want to just take a quick photo of that. Let me just write the modifiers for gradable adjectives. Yeah. So you might want to take a photo of this for your homework because it's going to be useful. I'll just keep it here for 20 seconds. But yeah, all of these words, these modifiers, we only use them for gradable adjectives or normal adjectives. We can't use them with strong adjectives. We're going to talk about strong adjectives in a moment. Okay. All right. Right. Let's continue then. So we're talking about strong adjectives now. Okay. So who can give me an example of a strong adjective for bad? Okay. Who can give me an example of a strong adjective for bad? Anybody? Strong adjective for bad, not worse. Amir, worse is a comparative adjective. We're talking about strong adjectives. So not worse, not worse. Can anybody think of an example? Ugly? Not ugly, not ugly, because this ugly is talking about a person's appearance. Okay. Yeah. Jolie or Molette, whoever you are. Awful is a very, very good example. Very good. So, bad or strong, awful, awful. Okay. Another example there. Excellent. Who is that, by the way? SNITAL 2-in-1. Who is that? Please. But yeah, I can see 3 very good examples there. We've got awful, we've got terrible, disgusting, yeah, maybe. Can be. Horrible, very good, horrible. Oh, it's Dima. Hi, Dima. How are you? Yeah, excellent. So I think you've got the 4 best examples there for strong adjectives for bad. So bad is gradable, or strong, we can say awful, terrible, disgusting, horrible, dreadful. Yeah, is a really, really good one, Shahrazad. Dreadful. So you can see there are a lot of adjectives in English. There are a lot of strong adjectives as well. So my question is, can we say, for example, it's a bit awful? Yeah, horrible is similar to dreadful. Yeah, it's similar, Shahrazad. So my question is, yes or no? The answer is going to be yes or no. Is it correct to say the weather today is a bit awful or a bit terrible? And the answer is no. Well done, Amir. Excellent. So all of these words, apart from really, yes, but for example, a little bit or a bit or pretty or quite or extremely, all of these modifiers we can't use with the strong adjectives. We must use them with the gradable adjectives. Okay, very good. So what modifiers can we use with the strong adjectives? We already said, for example, really. So you can say really awful. That's correct. But what else? What other words, what other modifiers can we use with strong adjectives? Really is one example. What other words? Any idea? There aren't many. There are maybe 3 or 4 that we can use. So one is really. Any ideas? Well done, Amir. Excellent. I'm really glad Amir's here. Thank you. So we've got really, we've got absolutely. Hi, Christina. Oh, you're with Eleni and Bruna. Excellent. I hope you're well. Yeah, really good, Lorena. So my question was, which modifiers can we use with strong adjectives? The answer is really. So we can say, for example, the weather today is really awful or really terrible. Or we can say absolutely. We can say the weather is absolutely horrible today. This is not true. The weather is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Another one is totally. We can say totally. That's an excellent one, Lorena. Exceptionally. That's really good. Another one is completely. The food was completely delicious or absolutely delicious. So any of these words, not extremely actually. Extremely, Silvana, is for the gradable adjectives. Okay, so you know before I showed you those modifiers, they were for the gradable adjectives. So for example, bad, we can say extremely bad. These words are for the strong adjectives. So we could say extremely terrible. Fully. Fully. No. Fully. No. Fully, no. Fully is a different kind of word, Amir. Okay. So one more time. These words here, we use them only with the strong adjectives, and the other words before, for example, a little bit, a bit, pretty, quite, very, and extremely, we use those with gradable adjectives. Okay. Really is one of those words. It's flexible. Yeah. Really is flexible. So we can say really bad, gradable, or really awful, strong. So if you want a nice modifier that we can use for both for gradable and strong, really is I think the only one, or there are not many. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about this. Okay. You got it. Excellent. Okay, that's like that. Okay. We're going to try something now. I'm going to write down some gradable adjectives. And did I see your text, Masood? I know you emailed me on Saturday, Masood. I'm currently marking everyone's work. Is that what you mean? Your message from Saturday? Okay, so with Masood, if it's a question, not differently. No, if you're talking about differently, that's not an adjective, Masood. Differently. Do things differently. I think differently is an adverb. It's not an adjective. So this is what I want us to do now. Okay. So these are some examples of gradable adjectives. I'm going to give you, let's say, 2 minutes. Exceptionally, yes, Amir. Yes. Exceptionally. She is exceptionally beautiful. Or the food was exceptionally delicious. So yeah, exceptionally is a modifier, and it's a very good one. And again, it's a modifier that we use for strong adjectives, Amir. So exceptionally is a very good example. Okay, you've got about 2 minutes. Think about some examples of strong adjectives for the gradable adjective. So we already talked about bad, really, didn't we? We said bad. The strong one could be awful, terrible, horrible, disgusting, dreadful. Those are all examples. What about the others? Yeah, I'm going to give you about 2 minutes. Write it down in your paper. Okay, so we've got, yeah, good. So can you think of some strong adjectives for good? Big, small, tired, difficult. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute. So what could be a strong adjective for good? What could be a strong adjective for big? Can you think of some examples? I'll give you about 30 more seconds. Anybody? Give you about 10 more seconds. Great. Great. Absolutely great. Completely great. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome is a good one. Superb. Yes, I like that one, Lorena. Excellent. So let's write some of those down. Again, there are many. There are many. There's not just one. Okay, so bad, we said, for example, terrible. Good could be, what did we say? Superb. Lovely. Yeah, could be lovely. Could be lovely. Not imagine. No. What about amazing or fantastic or fabulous? Yeah. So I mean, there are a lot. There are a lot, but these are just some examples. So good, we could say superb. I like that one. Lovely, yeah. Amazing, fantastic, fabulous, unbelievable, big. What? Excellent, Rosie. Is that Young? So yeah, big. We've got enormous. Yeah, big or enormous. So we can say, for example, very big. London is very big, or we can say London is absolutely enormous. Gigantic. Yeah, I like it, Lorena. Have you heard of this one? This is another good one. Have you heard this one before? Massive. Absolutely massive. Totally massive. Tremendous, Samir. Yeah, I like it. I like it. What about small? What about small? Genial, Charizard. That's a nice one. What about small? London is quite a. Sorry, Southend is quite small. What's another word for yes, Amir? Excellent, thank you. Tiny. I like that word. Tiny. Small, gradable, strong, tiny. Yeah. Insects are absolutely tiny, unless they're a big spider. Okay. So we've got small and tiny. What about tired? Oh, what is a strong adjective for tiny? Yeah, good. Good, Dima. Well done. Exhausted. Did you know that one? Tired, exhausted. I'm going to need to go to bed. Yeah, exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. I need to go to bed. Okay. I don't know. Nicolette and Sherazade, no, those two don't make sense. What about this one here? Difficult? Knackered. Yeah, that's a really good one, Lorena. That's a very good one. Knackered. Yeah. Difficult. Let's do one more. Difficult. What is the strong adjective for? What is the strong adjective for difficult? Hard. No. Hard is a gradable adjective. Any ideas? No. Complicated. No, I don't think so. No. Yes. Thank you. Is that Molette or Molette's daughter or someone? Yeah. Impossible. Impossible. Yeah. Impossible. So difficult, and the strong adjective is impossible. Okay, so there are a lot of different gradable and strong adjectives. Not going to talk about them all today because this is going to be part of your homework this week. Okay. When you do the homework, you might want to use the internet a little bit or a dictionary to help you find these strong adjectives, or synonyms, similar words. Right, let's do one more practice, and then I'm going to sort of start to, finish the class. But let's do some examples then before that. So let's do 4. Yeah, let's do 4 examples. In fact, no, we'll do 2. We'll do 2. Right. So 2 sentences here. Okay. 2 sentences and 2 mistakes. 1 mistake in each sentence. Okay. Number 1. He is a bit exhausted. Number 2. New York is absolutely big. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes now. What is the mistake? Okay. I'll give you a clue. The mistakes are about the modifiers. Okay. The mistake is with the modifiers. So, we were talking about a little bit, very, really, completely, extremely. Yeah, these words we call them modifiers, and we use them with adjectives a lot. Look at these 2 sentences. What's going on? What's the problem? What is wrong here? Can anybody tell me? Good, Amir, thank you. So a bit exhausted is wrong. Correct. Why? Why is a bit exhausted wrong? They're both wrong. Number 1 and number 2 is wrong. But number 1, Amir said a bit exhausted is wrong. Why is that wrong? No, Masood? Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, a bit is wrong. Why? Why is a bit wrong in number 1? Yeah. Why is it wrong to say he is a bit exhausted? Thank you. Thanks, Amir. Excellent. So remember, exhausted is a strong adjective. So when we use a strong adjective, we cannot say a bit. Okay. What modifier can we use? So he is exhausted. What modifier can we use? Yeah, that's right. Good, Silvana. So we could say he is really exhausted. Yeah. He is really exhausted. That's good. We can say that. No, we can't say very exhausted, Lorena. Very is only for the gradable adjectives. But we can say really. No, we can't say a bit. We can say really. What's that other word? What's that other modifier? Anybody? Come on. Extremely. All right. Okay. It's not the word I was thinking of. I was thinking of absolutely. But yeah, extremely is another good example, Amir. So you could say he is really exhausted. You could say he is absolutely. You could say extremely. Yeah, exactly. The point is, when it's a strong adjective like extremely, you have to use the correct modifier. We're talking about really, absolutely, extremely. Sorry, not extremely, completely. Yeah, those two are the best ones, really and absolutely, for strong adjectives. Okay. What about number two? What's the problem with number two? New York is absolutely big. What kind of word is big? New York is absolutely big. Big is strong or gradable? Thanks, Amir. Yeah. So big is a gradable adjective. So we can't use absolutely because absolutely is for strong adjectives like exhausted or um, enormous or amazing. Okay. So we can't use this one. Can't use absolutely. So we have to use a modifier that is for gradable. Exactly. For gradable adjectives. There are a lot you can say. New York is what? New York is big. Any ideas? New York is big. Come on, we was massively. No, massively would be for strong adjectives. Yeah, so you could say quite big. New York is quite big. Yeah? New York is quite big. New York is very big. Yeah? New York is very big. New York is any more? One more? New York is it's all right, Amir, don't worry. Come on, one more. One more example. New York is, we can say quite big, very big. Remember, big is a gradable adjective. So we can't say absolutely, can't say really. Oh, you can say really. Slightly, yeah. Extremely, yes, you can. Excellent, Nicolette. Okay. So you can say New York is quite big, very big, really big, slightly big. But you can't say absolutely. big. You can't say New York is absolutely big, because absolutely is for strong adjectives. So you can say New York is absolutely enormous, or you can say New York is very big. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Yes, really is good, Masud. Immense is a very nice adjective, Shahrazad. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop there. Okay. We've talked about gradable and strong adjectives. Okay. So your homework this week is going to be about this. It's going to be about the gradable and the strong adjectives. Okay. So hopefully this class has helped you a little bit to understand more about the different types of adjectives. Part of the homework this week is more writing. Okay. When you do the writing, please, 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 please make sure you write it in your book or on paper. Please do not send me, please do not do the work on your computer. As I said before, for the writing exam, it's very, very likely now that you're not going to do the exam in the college, and instead we're going to use this work during lockdown and other work before we went into lockdown. So I need to see your writing, not typing on a computer. Okay, so please, this week, every week, make sure when you do the work, if you can, write it on paper and send to me. Okay, so I'm going to put the work on Edmodo after the video, and that's it. Really, it's just a short class today. I want to make it 1 hour every week now. 2 hours was too long. And for people who are watching this later, 2 hours is just too long. I think 1 hour is a good amount of time. Okay. So, any questions? I said to you at the beginning, I would give you some time at the end of the class to ask me any questions. Now, you can ask me questions about this, what we have just learned, if something doesn't make sense to you. Right. Okay, Molette, do you have my email address? Molette, do you have my email address? Yes, no, please. Any other questions, guys? I'm just waiting to hear from Molette or Jolie. You don't have any questions, Amir? That's fine. Does anybody else have any questions about the exams, about the classes, about anything? This is a good time to ask. Everybody's very quiet, I guess. No questions. You don't have my email address. How is that possible? Right, I'm going to give you my email address now. So Molette, there is my email address. Molette, you must email me now, so I have your email address. Okay. So Molette, please email me now, and then I will email you and help you with the work and how you can send me, please. Is that okay, Molette? You've got my email address there. Okay, questions? When will be the last lesson? Okay. Okay. So Molette, can you send me an email now? In fact, can you do it right now and then tell me when you've done it, please? When will the last lesson be? I'm not sure, 100%. Obviously, the college should finish on the last day should be the 26th of June, which is the Friday. So the college should finish, or the class should finish on the 26th of June, which means I'm going to continue these online classes every week until the 26th. But please, we don't know 100% yet because of coronavirus, and because of we're still not 100% about the exams. It's possible. It's possible that you might need to come into the college in the summer to do the exam. I don't know. I don't know. At the moment, the class or the course will finish the 26th of June, but it might be different this year because this is not a normal year. Okay. When I find out, I will tell everybody about when the college will finish. A problem in Edmonds Day. Okay, Shahrazad. So probably the password is not correct. So I will change your password now, Shahrazad, and I will email you your new password. Okay. I'll make a note of that. Is that okay, Shahrazad? So I'll change your password now, and I'll email you in a moment. Amir, I've dropped the homework in Microsoft Teams. Let me just check that. I don't think I have the work, Amir. Did you send it to me, Amir, on Microsoft Team? I don't think I got it, Amir. I can't see it. So could you email me the work, Amir, or send to me in Edmodo? Or try again in Microsoft Teams. I can't see it. So okay. Masud, how can I re-institutions next year? I don't understand that question, Masud. I'm not sure I understand. Do you mean, if you mean how can you apply for the course next year, then the answer is everyone is already enrolled for the next course. So for example, Masood, you are already enrolled for level 1 ESOL next year. You don't need to do anything. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. I mean, you will get a letter or an email from the college sometime, I don't know when, to say what is the next step. Okay. But yeah, you'll get a letter or you'll get an email from the college, Masood, to tell you what is the next step for next year. But you are already enrolled for level 1 ESOL next year. Okay, Masood, did that make sense? So you don't need to do anything, Masood. No one needs to do anything. This has been a very, very unbelievable time, crazy time. And of course, the college are going to make sure that every single student can continue next year. So don't worry about that. Okay. Any other questions, or is that it? Okay, well, I think I'm gonna stop there today. Okay, so remember what I said. Please do the work. If you didn't do the work from last week, please do that and send to me. That's great, Masood. And yeah, please do the work this week. Again, do it by hand, by pen, please. And I will see you all next Monday. Next Monday, 1 o'clock, same time, same place. And thank you everyone for joining. Please take care, be safe, and yeah, hopefully you can enjoy this lovely weather at the moment. All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.